Hi, how you doing? Jeff Sinker from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com. This week we are going to be looking at Katy Perry and her new song Chained to the Rhythm. It's only been out a few weeks and been a few lessons put out there, but I've noticed in the lessons they're not following the full chord progression. So I thought when looking at this, let's sit down, let's go through this. So you'll be able to follow the chord movements that are used throughout this song. It's quite easy to play. I'll go through all the rhythms, I'll go through all the chords, show you the diagrams, etc. You have got the verses, then there's a little chorus break, which has got a nice muted little part, and then of course there's that little bridge section with the rapping. So I've gone through all of these parts. So without me babbling on too much on this, let's get straight into the song, let's get a close-up and let me teach you how to play Chained to the Rhythm by Katy Perry. Let's go through the chords that are used in the song. The first chord is an A minor. I'm playing this A minor just using the D, the G, the B and the high E string. So we're just going to put a bar across on the G, the B and the D string on 5th fret. And my third finger is on 7th fret on the D. It's the A minor. Then we're going to go down to the G chord, third position G chord. And that's the same as the F chord shape, but we're playing it up on the 3rd fret. So I've got B3 and high E3. Second finger is on G4 and third finger is on D5. That's the G chord. Move forward to 5 position and we're going to play a D minor 7 chord. And put the bar across 5th fret. And again, we're only really focusing on the top 4 strings to get this nice treble sound. But I like to form the whole chord because I'm strumming up and down. Just want to make sure if I catch any of the other strings, it's going to be fine. So bar across 5, second finger is on B6 and third finger is on D7. Next chord is an A minor 7. Now that's easy from this position because all we're going to do is just keep our bar on the 5th fret and we're just going to lift the 2 fingers. So we're just playing straight down on 5th fret. That's your A minor 7. We keep the bar in position and we're going to play an F chord, but we're going to be using the C shape to play this, the F chord. So what I've got is bar across on 5th fret. Little finger is on A8, third finger is on D7, and second finger is on B6. And then we're going to play an F major 7, and to do that we're just going to lift our second finger off the fretboard, so the bar now is picking up the G, the B and the high E string. Then we're going to move down to 3 position. And we're going to play a C major chord. And bar now is across 3rd fret, and I've got third finger on D5. Second finger on D5, third finger on G5, and little finger on B5. So for the E minor, got the bar across 7 position. Second finger is on B8, little finger is on G9, and third finger is on D9. So they're the chords that we're going to be using in this song. Now let's look at the pattern. And the pattern that we're going to strum here is the same throughout the verses. Now we're going to be moving from each chord. So we go from an A minor to the G chord. Then we go from the D minor 7 to the A minor 7. Then we've got the F to the F major 7. Then we've got the C, which we stay on, there's no movement on that, and also up to the E minor. Again, there's no movement on that. Now, to play the strumming pattern for this, we're going to play a series of 8th notes and then shifting down on the upbeat of the 4 count on to the next chord. So if I'm on the A minor, we would get this movement, where we get play the strumming pattern in this, we are going to play a series of eighth notes, shifting down on the upbeat of the 4 to this G. Now it comes in on the 2 count, so the strumming pattern goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Go through that again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now let's take it up to speed. Then we would move to the D minor 7, playing exactly the same rhythm, and again on that upbeat of the 4, that's when we're going to lift our fingers up to play the A minor 7. Then we move to this F, to the F major 7. In the song, we're going to repeat each of these movements. This A minor to the G, we repeat that twice. Then we're going to repeat the D minor 7 to the A minor 7 twice. The F to the F major 7, that gets repeated twice. On the C, we play the same chord with no movement to another chord. And the same on the E minor 7. D minor 7. F. To the C. Finishing on the E minor. Now let's just have a look at the little break where the guitar is just playing a nice muted line over the chord progression. So let's just have a look at this little break or this little bridge that they've got plays through. We're going to play, we start off on the D7, and this is heavily muted. The thing that just stands out is when we move between the 7 and the 5 fret on the G string, and we get this little pattern. To play that, start off, as I said, on 7th fret on the D, and then we're going to play this little pattern just using eighth notes between 5 on G to 7 on G. And then we move down to 4th fret. And then it goes back into a standard verse. Let's quickly go through the bridge section, which has got the little rap part where it slows right down. So we're going to start off with an A minor chord to an F major, back to an A minor, down to the G, back to the A minor, the F, A minor, finishing up on the G, and it stays on that G, extends through that final bar, and then back into the normal verses. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed the lesson on how to play this song. If you do like it, don't forget, please subscribe. Use that little button up there. You can see at the top, that's where it is. Click on that, take you to my YouTube channel where you can subscribe. Also, there are links to my website where you'll be able to gain access to the tablatures and all the chord diagrams that have been used in this song. So, well worth doing that. So until the next lesson, this is Jeff Sinker from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com, wishing you well and a great goodbye. See you soon. Bye-bye.